Ladies and gentlemen, politicians are all the same at the end of the day. Their focus is not particularly about building the infrastructure of the country. Their focus isn't about building a system that will make people want to live here and give their children the best education they want right here and the quality medical attention right here. That isn't their focus. And that's why they are worried when they cannot frequent the West as they would want. They have no confidence in living in the country they claim to be building, and they have zero confidence in the education system they have instituted here, and they are fearful of visiting the hospitals which they have built. Ladies and gentlemen, they know what they've built is nothing they can depend on, and that's why they must clear the way for their visas to be granted. They didn't do it showing mercy and concern for the people who will be shipped here. They didn't agree to America's terms thinking of the benefit it will bring for the Ghanaian people of what the deportees will bring to this country. They did it to ensure their free movement to America and to all the Western countries. And the saddest part is the local Ghanaian isn't even asking too much from the government. Let me explain this to you. When you look at the demography of Ghana's development, one thing stands clear. The private sector is usually light years ahead of the public sector. If you want to understand what I'm describing, go to any suburb of any major city in the country. Go to any new place that's developing and watch out for the things I'm going to describe. Sometimes you may see or find electric poles with cables erected. But what happens is the people move ahead and create their own road access and build their own homes and set up their own water supply and markets and bus stations before the government catches up. In most cases, people are 30 years ahead, and all the government may have provided within that time frame is only electricity. You will find water isn't available. Sewage system isn't available. Roads aren't paved, and the drainage system is absent. So the people on their own, with their own resources, move ahead of the government to build their own towns, build their own schools, create their own local economy, and create their own roads and the very basic things the government is supposed to provide in terms of hospital, paved roads, water supply becomes a problem. Most people living in such communities are denied these amenities for decades in Ghana. This is why people are leaving the country.